Oh God, ew. Oh, that's disgusting.
What happened?
It's getting worse.
In the urinal?
It's getting
Is something in the
worse.
urinal?
It's getting
I'm
worse.
worried.
What is this? Why can't I shoot it? What's happening?
Oof.
It's just
no.
legs.
Oh no, I
Now
don't
it's
like
just
that.
legs.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, now it's just legs. Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, why are the legs so beefy? Why did they get so beefy?
What was that? Oh, I didn't like that at all. Not one bit. Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to find... What I think my goal here is to find a way out. I've found 2 different passwords. One of which I think I spilt tea on, so that's not ideal. Was this the bathroom where I got attacked by the legs? I hear something squishy. I don't like that. Look,
Yeah.
at least it's not sentient legs. Oh, there's so much. Here's the map. Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah, we'll consult that later. Oh, I didn't like that. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Did not. Oh, rack off. Rack off. Oh, gross. Now he's on the lift. Now he's on the lift forever. I've got better things to do. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, that's rude, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good time.
Ooh, machinery. We'll call this the wet room. I'd rather not, actually.
The wet room. Is this more birds? I don't like the birds! There shouldn't be birds. Birds are illegal, I've decided. Get off
Do you
me.
have a bird phobia? Because Max has a bird phobia.
No, not even close. I'm not a big fan of birds. They're not my favourite of God's creatures, but, you know, I don't hate them.
Didn't you want a parrot at one point?
Yes, I did. Come at me, you birds. Come on, where's the next one? I know you're out there. Break off. Oh. Okay. Oh! I'm so good at video games. Get away from me. Is that it? Are they done? I'm all out of birds. Breakpoint. I haven't seen Breakpoint, Alex. What's that? What's all that about?
Wait.
What's Breakpoint?
Breakpoint slaps. And it's also Point Break. So I don't know why I read that backwards.
Did I say Breakpoint?
Yeah, you did say Breakpoint. Point Break is
like
the
8
best
times.
movie made. Keanu Reeves looks like a lesbian the whole time, and his love interest is a woman with short hair. So, like,
is that another action movie that's actually a rom-com?
It's an action film that's actually a rom-com, but it's an action film that's actually like, you know how there are some thriller films that are just homoerotic tension?
I'm trying to think of an example. I feel like I know, but I just don't.
Point Break is an example. But yeah, so it's about Keanu Reeves as an FBI agent having to go undercover with surfers because there's been a series of like bank robberies, like by what they believe is probably like a surfer gang.
A surfer gang.
So it stars Keanu Reeves and I can't think of his name. What's the guy in? I can't even think of the good movie. What's the guy in Dirty Dancing? What's the Patrick Swayze?
Patrick Swayze.
So it's Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. And Keanu Reeves goes undercover with all these surfers, and he meets the surfers, and there's the hot girl that he has a bit of a thing with, and there's also Patrick Swayze, and Patrick Swayze and Keanu get
please, Catherine.
close.
Catherine,
they get
it's Swayze.
Fucking whatever. They get close, and then halfway through the film, Keanu Reeves is chasing down the bank robbers because they've robbed another bank, and one of them is climbing over a fence. And this is the bit that Alex is referencing. And Keanu is like, he's already like been really badly injured, so he can't move, and he's pointing his gun at this guy. And there's just a close-up shot of the dude's eyes under the like mask he's wearing, and Keanu Reeves recognizes it as Patrick Swayze from his eyes, because this is the most homoerotic film I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'd also recognize Patrick Swayze from his eyes, to be fair.
From like a far distance, though, they're like 50 meters away.
No.
And it is not close. It is far. And then he, instead of shooting Patrick Swayze, he shoots up at the sky, but then the entire movie becomes...
If you say Swayze one more time, I'm gonna...
Swayze. And there's a point where they, like... And there's, like, this whole thing where, like, he knows that Keanu's a cop, and Keanu knows that Patrick's the bank robber, but they're both pretending that they don't know, and they both know the other person knows that. And there's a point where they jump out of the plane with parachutes, and Patrick Swayze says, I know you want me so bad it's like acid in your mouth. And it's just a film. It's just a film. And then at the end, Patrick dies? I think he kills himself at the beach or whatever. He dies? He dies? I think he dies. Yeah, he dies. He drowns. He purposefully drowns before they can capture him, I think. And then the last shot of the movie is Keanu Reeves throwing his, like, FBI badge and walking away because ACAB.
Awful way to go.
And that's the movie. I 100% recommend it. God bless. The football team from Washington is now referring to themselves as the Washington
football team. But that's apparently only temporary. But I want some of their merch so bad. They haven't.
What?
I don't know. Like, just like, because if they're only the Washington football team for one season, because the season, like, if the season goes ahead, the season generally, like, Alex was actually giving a standing ovation to your pronunciation of Patrick Swayze's last name. But if the season goes ahead, the Hall of Fame game is in August, which is next month, right? So we're not all that far away from the season starting. So they wanted to rename themselves. They wanted to do it before the start of the new season. So I don't think they're going to change their name in the middle of the season, but they're definitely going to change their name after the end of this season. So they're only going to be the Washington football team for one season. And could you imagine in 20 years when they're the Washington Skyhawks or something? No, that's already a team name. The Washington whatevers, right? Having a jersey or a t-shirt or a hat or something that was only available for
resale value.
Huh?
Just say resale value.
Yes.
It's okay.
I could sell that for $1 million. I think it'd be just cool to have. Like, that's a piece of history.
Yeah.
That's a piece of history.
Go for it.
You think I have money to buy football merch? What?
I mean,
what do you think I am?
I know you have money to buy dumb shit. I'm trying to think of the last dumb shit you bought. You definitely bought. Oh, you bought an IKEA bed.
I bought a $35 jungle skog, to be fair, but a football jersey is a lot more than a $35 jungle skog.
Okay, good point. You should get the football jersey for the $35 jungle skog.
Jungle skog's a Washington football team fan.
You need to be in the wet room.
I don't like that.
The wet room.
I was good without that, to be honest. Alright. Billy, my strong
What
hunk
about
of a man.
the moist room? The dribble room?
Worse.
Fluid room.
Fluid room's not bad.